Hey everyone, welcome back to Genai's Football News. Let's start with an absolutely insane result from the 2026 World Cup. According to ESPN Soccer, Canada just delivered one of the most dominant performances we've seen, absolutely demolishing Qatar with a stunning 6-0 victory at BC Place in Vancouver. And the star of the show? Jonathan David with a hat trick that'll go down in history books. This was a massive statement from the Canadian co-hosts, who are now sitting pretty at the top of their World Cup group. It's their first ever men's World Cup win, and what a way to announce themselves on the world stage. The dominance was on full display, and honestly, this result is sending waves through the entire tournament. Canada came to play, and Qatar simply had no answer. This could be a real turning point for the sport in Canada. Switching gears to another huge knockout story. ESPN Soccer is reporting that Mexico has become the first team to advance to the round of 32. They did it in style too, with a 1-0 victory over South Korea, thanks to a brilliant defensive display and a crucial goal from Romo. What makes this extra special for Mexico? They're the co-hosts, which means they've secured a dream matchup right here at the iconic Estadio Azteca for their round of 32 clash. Now, here's the thing. While Mexico got the job done and claimed first place in Group A, their supporters seemed a bit underwhelmed with the performance. A 1-0 win isn't exactly pretty football, and the team isn't quite firing on all cylinders just yet. But as manager Aguirre would tell you, fine-tuning can wait. Right now, it's about getting wins and advancing, and Mexico has done exactly that. Now let's talk about some crucial injury news affecting the USMNT. According to ESPN, Christian Pulisic, the team's star attacker, is still dealing with a left calf injury heading into their crucial matchup against Australia on Friday. Manager Mauricio Pochettino said earlier this week that Pulisic is feeling much better, but here's the reality. The medical staff needs to give him the green light before he can take the pitch. As of the latest updates, Pulisic has been training separately from the team, which is never a great sign when you're facing a must-win scenario. Both the USMNT and Australia come into this match off victories, meaning whoever wins on Friday could secure their knockout spot right then and there. So the question is, will Pulisic be fit to lead the American attack, or will the USMNT have to find another way without their most dangerous player? We should know more very soon. Let's shift to the transfer market, where things are heating up behind the scenes. According to ESPN, Real Madrid is actively building their summer shopping list, and they're not messing around. The Spanish Giants are on the hunt for both a midfielder and a center back, and one name that's caught their attention? Chelsea's Enzo Fernández. The Argentine midfielder has been in the conversation since his move to Stamford Bridge, but now Europe's biggest clubs are circling. Real Madrid sees serious potential in Fernández and views him as a key option for their midfield rebuild. This is the kind of story that could dominate the transfer window, especially as we move deeper into the summer. Whether Chelsea is willing to let him go is another question entirely, but rest assured, if Real Madrid wants you, the whole world takes notice. Speaking of big money moves, ESPN is reporting that Liverpool and Arsenal are both making serious moves in the transfer market. The two English clubs are lining up potential moves for PSG's winger Bradley Barcola. Both sides see real potential in the young Frenchman and believe he could add serious quality to their attacking options. Barcola has been making waves at PSG and clearly has the kind of profile that's catching the eye of Premier League heavyweights. This is transfer talk territory, folks. These are the kind of deals that can reshape the competitive landscape of the league. Liverpool, in particular, seems to be on a mission to strengthen their squad for the upcoming campaign. It's one thing to track a player. It's another when two of the Premier League's biggest clubs are both circling. We'll keep you posted on how this one develops. Now here's an intriguing question that ESPN is exploring. Could Victor Munoz be Liverpool's answer to replacing Mo Salah? The Osasuna winger has been turning heads with his explosive pace, and we're talking faster than Mbappe's top speed in some sequences. Munoz offers everything you'd want from a modern winger. Incredible width, the ability to beat a man consistently, and that electric pace that makes defenders nervous. The real question isn't about his talent. It's whether he can make the leap from La Liga to the demands of the Premier League. Osasuna isn't exactly a stepping-stone club to Liverpool, so the jump would be significant. But if Liverpool are seriously considering him as a potential successor to Salah, then the recruitment team clearly sees something special. This is one to watch as the summer window progresses. As we've been watching this World Cup unfold, there have been some genuinely tough calls, and ESPN is diving deep into the VAR decisions that are shaping this tournament. We're talking about red cards, penalties, handballs, goal line technology, all the decisions that can completely change the trajectory of a match. According to ESPN's VAR review, it's important to understand both the VAR protocol and the actual laws of the game, because sometimes those two things create interesting gray areas. The question we keep asking is, does a broken leg tackle always result in a red card? What about handball in the box? Where's the line? This tournament has already given us plenty of incidents worth examining, and ESPN is breaking down the decision-making process so we all understand what's really happening when the officials are in the VAR booth. It's not always black and white, but the protocol is there to get the big calls right. All right, with everyone having played at least one group match, ESPN has updated their World Cup power rankings, and there have definitely been some surprising shifts. We've got Spain, Brazil, and Germany still looking like serious contenders, but the USMNT has impressed, Mexico and Canada have made statements, and the competitive balance is more interesting than we expected. Argentina remains a threat despite some early concerns, and England is in that mix of genuine favorites. Now here's what's fascinating. After just one game, teams are still figuring out their identity in this tournament. The power rankings will keep shifting as we head deeper into the group stage and into the knockout rounds. But what we can say for sure is that this World Cup has been unpredictable, physical, and absolutely compelling. The favorites aren't walking through this tournament unchallenged, and that's exactly what makes it exciting.